Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking into something that, well, it seems simple, but really affects how we feel every single day.
Yeah, we're talking about stretching and mobility.
Exactly. And it's not just, for gymnasts or serious athletes. This is for everyone, no matter your age or current fitness level.
Absolutely. It's easy to kind of forget about it until you suddenly notice things feel a bit tighter, a bit harder to do.
Right. So let's quickly define what we mean. Stretching, that's basically about lengthening your muscles, getting that feeling of a good reach.
Mm-hmm. And mobility is more about your joints. How well can they move through their full intended range of motion?
Like reaching back to grab something or easily checking your blind spot when you're driving, that kind of thing.
Exactly. And they really work together. You need flexible muscles and mobile joints for that feeling of freedom in movement. They're interconnected.
Totally. One without the other isn't quite the full picture.
Right. Flexible muscles around a stiff joint still limit you. Healthy joints need that muscle flexibility for support.
And when you've got both working well, the benefits are pretty significant.
Yeah.
We're talking better posture, for one.
Which affects so much, doesn't it? Even how you breathe.
Yeah. And confidence, too. Plus, preventing those annoying little injuries.
Mm-hmm. And easing the everyday stiffness, especially, back pain, which is so common.
It's just moving through your day easier, supports other activities you enjoy.
And what's great is you don't need to become a contortionist or spend hours.
No, that's the encouraging part. Even like 10 or 15 minutes a day done consistently, that can make a real noticeable difference.
It really can shift how your body feels.
So think about it for a second. Do you get that tightness maybe across your shoulders after working?
Or that morning stiffness when we first get up.
Yeah. Or maybe bending down feels harder. Or twisting, reaching for things.
If any of that sounds familiar, well, stretching and mobility could really be the key to feeling, more comfortable and free in your body.
Okay, so let's maybe unpack that. How do you know if your body is sort of crying out for a bit more attention here?
Well, the first step is just listening, tuning in. There are some pretty common signs, like those really tight hamstrings, when bending over feels like a struggle, or that nagging lower back pain.
Yeah, definitely familiar for many people.
And it's not always sharp pain either. Sometimes it's just like general stiffness after sitting.
Or feeling kind of creaky first thing in the morning.
Exactly. Or maybe noticing you can't twist as easily as you used to, or you catch yourself slouching a lot.
Right. These are like little signals, aren't they?
They are. They're signals that things might be getting restricted, and it's often better to address them sooner rather than later. But the good news is consistent stretching helps.
Okay, so where do we start? It sounds like a lot, maybe? But there are simple ways in, like a basic 10-minute routine, no equipment needed.
Yeah, totally doable. And it often starts really simply, just with focusing on your breath for a minute, maybe some gentle head rolls.
Just to kind of center yourself and release that initial neck tension.
Exactly, sets the stage. Then you move through different areas. For the neck and shoulders, think simple shoulder rolls, forwards and back.
Okay.
Gentle neck tilts, ear towards shoulder, and some easy arm circles to get the shoulder joint moving.
Makes sense. Then down to the spine and back. That's a big area for tension.
Oh, absolutely. The cat-cow stretch is fantastic for that, gently arching and rounding your back.
Right, articulating the spine.
Mm-hmm. Then maybe a simple forward fold, either sitting or standing, to release the lower back and hamstrings.
Okay.
And a gentle spinal twist. Feels great and helps with rotation.
Good stuff. What about hips and legs? Crucial for movement.
Yep. Things like the butterfly pose, sitting with soles of the feet together, letting knees drop out. That's a good hip opener.
Got it.
A basic hamstring stretch, seated or standing. And a calf stretch, maybe against a wall or on a step.
Simple but effective. And wrists and ankles. We forget those.
We do. But just some gentle rotations, flexing, extending. It all adds up.
And how does this little routine wrap up?
Usually with a relaxing pose for a minute or two. Maybe child's pose, folding forward.
Always feels good.
Or a lying spinal twist, just something to let everything settle and release.
Okay, that sounds manageable. Any key tips for doing these?
Yeah, the big one is breathe deeply throughout. And always stretch to the point of feeling mild tension, not pain.
Right. Gentle, mindful stretching, not forcing it.
Exactly. That's what makes it sustainable.
Now, something unavoidable is aging. How does this connect?
Well, our bodies do change naturally. Collagen decreases, so tissues get less elastic.
Joints can lose some lubrication.
Right. And muscles can shorten if we're not using their full range.
And that can lead to stiffness, maybe balance issues, aches and pains.
It can contribute, yes. But, and this is really important, it's not inevitable. It's not like you have to get stiff and lose balance just because you're getting older.
Okay, so stretching and mobility work can actually help prevent some of that.
Significantly. It helps maintain that range of motion, which is crucial for balance. Better balance means lower risk of falls.
Which is huge for maintaining independence as we age.
Absolutely. It's about preserving quality of life. And research backs this up. Regular stretching does improve balance in older adults.
That's really empowering. And is it ever too late to start? Can you regain flexibility?
Definitely not too late. You absolutely can regain flexibility and mobility at any age. Even starting in your 70s, consistent practice makes a difference.
That's fantastic news. Okay, let's quickly clear up some terms. Flexibility, mobility, stretching. They're related, but different, right?
They are. Flexibility is mostly about the muscle itself, its ability to lengthen. Like, how far can this muscle stretch?
Like a rubber band's stretchiness.
Sort of, yeah. Mobility, though, is more about the joint's ability to move through its entire range smoothly and with control.
So it includes control, not just how far it can go.
Exactly. Think of a squat. Flexibility lets your joints bend, but mobility is about doing the squat with good form, stable all the way down and up. It's flexibility plus strength and control around the joint.
Got it. And stretching is the tool.
Stretching is the activity, the practice we use to improve both flexibility and mobility. It lengthens the muscles, enhances joint movement.
And you mentioned strength combining stretching with strength training is even better for mobility.
That's what the evidence suggests, yeah. Strong muscles provide better support and control for those mobile joints. It's a great combination.
Makes perfect sense. Okay, so we know it's important, we have some ideas, but how do we actually stick with it, making it a real habit?
That's always the challenge, isn't it? Consistency. But there are practical ways.
Like linking it to existing routines.
Exactly. Maybe a few stretches while your coffee brews in the morning gets the body moving.
Or maybe winding down before bed with some gentle stretches.
Perfect. Helps release the day's tension. Setting a timer can also help. Just 10 minutes, make it a dedicated slot.
Yeah, carves out the time.
And make it enjoyable. Put on music you like, maybe use a stretching app for guidance.
Or even multitask, like stretching lightly while watching TV.
Why not? Every little bit helps. And crucially, start small. Don't feel you have to do an hour-long routine right away.
Just 2 or 3 stretches daily to build momentum.
Precisely. Build the habit first. And remember, you don't need to be flexible to start stretching. You get flexible by stretching consistently.
That's a key point.
Yeah.
It's about the process, not being perfect from day one.
Right. Commitment over time.
And we should also touch on the fact that this isn't just physical, is it? There are mind-body benefits too.
Oh, absolutely. Taking time to stretch, to focus on your body, it can really help reduce mental stress.
It becomes almost meditative sometimes.
It does. It encourages mindfulness, just paying attention to sensations. It can even promote better sleep if you release tension beforehand.
Improves body awareness, helps you relax more generally.
It's quite holistic, really. You're tuning into both your physical and mental state.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive, maybe a quick moment for everyone listening. Just check in with yourself right now. Where do you feel a bit tight or tense?
Shoulders, neck, hips, lower back. Just notice.
And maybe, just as a starting point, try one gentle stretch for that area later today. See how it feels.
Remember that core idea. Your body is made to move. Stiffness kind of gets in the way of that natural freedom.
Yeah, it really does. So the takeaway is stretch today, even just a little.
Yeah.
Walk taller, bend easier tomorrow.
Live a bit fuller, a bit more comfortably.
And a final thought to leave you with. We've talked a lot about stretching and mobility, but think about how adding regular strength training alongside these practices could amplify the benefits even further, really boosting your long-term health, well-being, and independence.
It's that synergy, isn't it? Strength and mobility working together for a resilient, capable body, something definitely worth considering.